This is Fam Electric Ghost. This episode is Repression is the Infection, more PEG, political electronic music. So what we did in the last couple of days, getting the result of the George Floyd uprising in the U.S., we've been writing under lockdown a lot of political electronic music, which we started as The Ghost in 2016 with 3 albums that are still available on Amazon.com. The first album was Something Wicked. They had a line that was kind of prophetic. Something wicked this way comes, TRUMP. And we played live at Davis Square Theater in Boston and at in New York City. So we were able to play those songs live, and we got a pretty good reception to that music. Again, the physical CD of that album is still available on Amazon.com. We're thinking of re-releasing those songs through our SoundCloud repost as an album. We also have Indigo Menace, which we released TuneCore, was a political electronic album. And then we had Synesthesia, Sweet Neo Soul Surrender. And those are the 3 physical CDs we released through TuneCore back in 2016. That introduced the world to political electronic music within the concept of Phantom Electric Ghost, where Josephine Electric is the lead singer of a band of rogue ghosts that live between the netherworld and Earth and have this band to bring the funk and bring PEM to the world. And this first song in this selection is called Patterns and Practices of Law and Disorder, which is a not so subtle jab at the way police departments in this country have been operating since the days of the slave overseer and the Pinkertons, and the idea that the police were always kind of for the landed class against indentured servants and against the workers and against the free blacks, try to lock them up because after slavery you couldn't have black people walking around. If you walked on a train track, you got arrested. If you didn't have enough money, you got arrested and got put right back into servitude. So the patterns and practices of police have become so oppressive that now we see the general American public now disagrees with their operation, wants to defund the police and transfer certain activities to other types of law enforcement. Because there's a lot of talk of switching a lot of these police roles to non-police that would not be as intimidating or cause as much trouble in urban communities and oppress the people that are supposed to serve. So that's what we're talking about in this song. It is an interesting use of our DFAM, which we spent a lot of time trying to create really interesting percussive beats. The DFAM from Mo, the drummer from Another Mother, constantly gives us new beats. We kind of go between using the DFAM and the Arturia Beatstep Pro, which we use with our JDXI to do a lot of songs. And these particular songs are heavily using the DFAM. We've also included Freedom Electro, which is an interesting live performance we did on Facebook Live, and then we captured it. We've got a video. We're going to include the YouTube video for it and some of the other YouTube videos we created for these songs. And we're hoping that you can get what we're doing. And if you're into what we're doing, we do a couple things. You could be interviewed by us if you contact us with a direct message on our Instagram, which is expansive_sound_experiments. Again, that's expansive_sound_experiments, or you can send a voice memo here with your Instagram username for a direct message. And then also you could contact us with a direct message on our Facebook, which is at Fam Electric Ghost on Facebook. We have tons of songs on SoundCloud and also on all streaming services. So if you just type in Fam Electric Ghost, you want to support us, just listen on your favorite streaming service. That will give us income. Listen to these episodes and pass them on to other people. That gives us passive income. If you want to do a little bit more, then actually click on the PayPal Me link and give us whatever you can. Could we interview indie artists from around the world for free for about an hour for every band, giving them a big platform to talk about their music? And we don't charge. We just ask you to listen to the program either on Spotify podcast, which is free, if you didn't know, or any of the other podcast streaming platforms. We're on 11 platforms, including Apple and Anchor FM itself. Again, if you like what we're doing, please become a supporter of the podcast. If you're a business and you need us to do a little segment ad, we can do that. We got over 23,000 listeners, getting close to 24,000 since 2018. And we've been doing influence marketing with Intellifluence. So if you contact us, we can do a lot of interesting things for you if you have a business. And so, or you have a band and you want to tell your story, please get in touch with us. And hopefully you'll like all these songs and get into what we call political electronic music. Thank you very much. And this Fan Market Ghost signing off. Be safe out there. Practice every dark corner. Practice of law and disorder. You're gonna get cops like day and midnight disorder. Man, those cops never charged with any murder. Your parents practice of law and disorder. In the light and every dark corner, you'll find a cop in this new order. You never charged with any kind of murder. The patterns of practice of law and disorder in the light of day and every dark corner. Patterns of practice, law and disorder. The finding cops never get charged with murder. Not any I've heard of. Any cop get charged with murder. Not any that I've heard of. White city councils, they uptight, set down the colors of light. White city council, wait for fight. Turn the color, turn the city light. Parents practice of law and disorder. This ain't a story of Little Jack Homer. In the light of day, in every dark corner, you never see a cop getting charged with murder. Parents practice of law and disorder in the light of day and in a dark corner. Never see a cop ever charged with murder. None I ever heard of. Parents of practice of murder and never see a charge. Anything I heard of. Parents of practice, law and disorder, in light of day, in any dark corner. They never see a white cop charged with murder. Never see a white cop ever convicted of murder. And never see a white cop, none that I heard of, ever charged with murder. None that I heard of. Parents practice the law and disorder.